I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Today we have this amazing dish right in front of us. We're going to be doing a video about how it is for an African to live in Budapest, Hungary. Just a couple of opinions we have about living in Budapest, Hungary while we eat this amazing dish.
And actually this is yam with corned beef, egg stew. It has some sausages and fried fish.
Alright guys, as you can see, or as Ima said, this is egg corned beef stew. We actually wanted to go with garden egg stew and yam because that's 100% local Ghanaian dish, but there was no garden egg at the shop, so this is the next best thing. But it tastes amazing, and the sauce is super spicy because I love my sauce spicy. That's why we have this water here, you know. So let's get into the video.
Yeah, and by the way, if you would like to see how this amazing dish is prepared, comment in the comment section, like, subscribe, and share this video. And in our next video we are going to show you how to prepare this lovely dish.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna go into the video.
Yes, so sharing my own experience of being an African here in Budapest or in Hungary. When I first arrived, I didn't know much of the society here. I didn't really know any Ghanaian here. But fortunately for me, in my company, there were a few Africans that I became friends with. So through them, I got to meet other individuals from Africa, and gradually the Ghanaian community here actually grew. And now, what has been your experience as an African here?
Talking about the African community, when I arrived, the community was already like blossoming. The Ghanaian community or the African community was already becoming bigger. So where I went, there were Ghanaians, Nigerians, people from Kenya, Uganda, from Budapest, from Puerto Rico. So it was like really international, and I love people. I love meeting people from different cultures and different countries. So I didn't feel left out. I felt like I was kind of like still home, you know, even though I had traveled. And so far it's been amazing for me meeting people and still being a part of that African Ghanaian vibe, you know, not losing yourself. You know?
Yeah, and I think the community is growing as well. The
Yes.
community is growing. More and more people are coming here to study and to work. So from time to time, you may be walking down the street and you can bump into an African, and you never know, they may probably be from your country. Okay. Now, talking about food, I know I love food. I love the Ghanaian food. I love African food. But it was quite a challenge for me when I relocated here because I didn't really know if there was any African shop or African restaurant where I could actually buy food. But eventually, I actually discovered a place that's Nana probably is going to talk more about, but it's an Indian Pakistani place where you could find these ingredients that you can use in preparing some of these dishes that we usually prepare.
For me, I'm not picky with food. I came here, I was eating my potatoes and rice and salad because that was also what I was eating back home. But sometimes you become nostalgic, you miss the local dishes. We don't eat this every day because, you know, the local dishes are quite heavy. We don't eat them every day, but once in 2 weeks, once in a month, just to feel at home, you know. On Sundays, I cook my jollof rice and I feel like I'm back home with my mom because back home every Sunday we eat jollof rice, you know, and Saturday we eat ampesi, that's yam and then plantain. Yeah, so it was amazing to realize that even though there's not a specific African or Ghanaian market here, there are still shops that sell the foodstuffs you need. So hey, if you are from Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, and you're coming here, you don't need to like pack all those ingredients in your bag. Maybe you need some Kobe or some momone, right? Yeah, because those ones, they don't really have it here. So if it's allowed to go through the check-in, bring those things. But don't be thinking about where can I get yam, plantain, you know, pounded yam, all those things you can find.
You would find everything here.
Yeah, so that's it about it. And for African restaurants, I think there's just one we know so far.
Yep.
If you'd like us to do a review of that place, please let us know in the comment section, and we're going to do a review. We're going to go there, have some local Nigerian food, and review the food for you. So just let us know in the comment section.
Right. And also as a tip, especially to the gentlemen, because the African restaurants here are not so many, and for the one that we've been to, we didn't find banku and, you know, yam and things like this. It's advisable that you learn how to cook. If you know how to cook, then you could go to the Indian or Pakistani shop to buy the ingredients, come home and cook them yourself. I wasn't cooking at all when I was back home in Ghana, because it was easier to walk down the streets and buy from a food vendor or buy street food, but that's not possible here if you want to have a feel of home, or if you want to have a taste of home. So you should learn how to cook before coming.
The last thing we want to talk about is the people, the Hungarian people. So Hungarians themselves will tell you that they are very moody and they are always unhappy. Well, I don't know if it's kind of true. Maybe I'm too optimistic, or I'm too bubbly, or I don't judge people easily, but I've interacted with quite a number of Hungarian and I love them. They are really nice, really curious, really open-minded. They try to learn about your culture, you know, so that they can interact on a more personal level with you. They want you to teach them some nice words. So it was really nice to come here and have people asking me, hey, can you teach me to say good morning in Tree? That's our local language, you know. And even for the Africans here, you know, we learn language from each other. So I had my Ugandan friend teach me how to say hi. I totally forgot, but yeah. And also I could teach some of them how to say like some nice words. And also the Hungarians taught me some words, not so nice words. I'm not gonna say them. I remember, but
usually the bad words. Usually the bad words.
I think it's easier to remember the bad words, right?
So and it's typically like this. If you travel everywhere, it's easier to learn the bad words, and it's easier to start with that. So my own opinion about the Hungarian people, I think they are really cool people. Obviously, they have their own issues, but they are really helpful. I mean, I've been to other countries where people are like super cold. You even try to talk to someone, and because they don't speak a common language with you, or the same language as you do speak, they don't want to help. But here in Hungary, they try to help, and it also really amazes them, especially if you're an African and you try to learn their language, because mind you, Hungarian is one of the most difficult languages. One of the most difficult languages. So if they see you as an African making the effort to learn the language, then they are so happy. Myself, I only know very few words, but let's see if I can get there. But all in all, what I would say is that in general, they are really good people. You would find some bad ones out there, and that applies to every country.
Discrimination and racism is everywhere.
It's everywhere. So you only need to be open-minded. And I think you would love it here. It will be easier for you to integrate. I mean, if you are open-minded, then I would say this is a good place to be.
And a bonus tip from me to you, always have your Google Maps. This saved me so many times, because, you know, coming from Ghana, we don't have metro, we don't have tram, we don't have buses like they have here. And you can go to a stop with 5 different trams and you don't know where to cross, you don't know where to find the tram you're going. You can see the same tram, let's say tram 40, you can see the same tram 40, but going in opposite directions. So my first week here, man, I was getting lost. My first 2 days, I was late to work twice because I got lost, man. So always have your Google Maps, man. That's my tip to you.
Yeah, and the African time, or what we used to say, the Ghana man time thingy, doesn't really work here, especially with the transportation system.
It doesn't work here.
The buses are usually almost on time, and you know, when you calculate that this is how long it's going to take me to reach my destination, then I can say 90% that you will be accurate with your calculation. So you should make sure that if you have the Ghanaian African time mindset, then you may probably want to leave it back home before coming, because
yeah, you're gonna be late to work a lot of times, and it doesn't look good.
Yeah,
it doesn't look good to always be coming to work late, trust me.
Yeah, so definitely that's one thing that you want to leave back home before coming. So Nana, in summary, tell us some of the things you like about Hungary.
Well, it's a good question. I'll try to make it quick. One, the biggest thing for me is before COVID, you could travel around Europe really easily, you know, really easy, really cheap. That's the reason we even started this vlog, right? So I'm hoping soon COVID is gonna go down and we can go back to traveling and presenting you with amazing travel vlogs. So stay tuned for that. Another thing I love about Hungary is how multicultural it is. Even though Hungarians make up the majority of the population, we have minorities who are African, Asian, I don't know, like other cultures or other people. And it's nice to leave home, come to a totally foreign land and still feel at home, you know, eating local food, talking to friends, hanging out. By the way, we're gonna show another vlog of a really small barbecue hangout we had with the African community. So yeah, I'm not just talking, it's real.
Yeah.
So you can come here and still feel at home, still connect with people from Africa, share ideas, share like positive, constructive ideas. And another thing I like is here in Budapest or in Hungary in general, you mind your own business, you follow the rules, take care of yourself, and no one is going to be all up in your face worrying you or trying to, you know, disrespect you or anything like this. So if you are coming to Budapest from Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, my advice to you is 1, be open-minded. 2, follow the rules. The rules are always there for a reason. If you see someone jaywalking, don't be like, oh man, these people are jaywalking, I can also jaywalk. Please don't try it. Do not try it, okay? When the light is red, it's red, you know. When you are in the bus, have your tickets. Just follow the standard rules and you won't have any problems. And then the last thing is try to connect with the African community here. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone from where you are coming from. Any African, we all come together as one people, you know, vibe well, have fun, learn from each other. From African people here, you can find out where's the best place to cut your hair, the best place to get like your braids done, all these kind of things. So just connect with the African community. And what about you?
Yeah, for me, I like the fact that Hungary is very peaceful and safe. It's one of the peaceful and, you know, safest places in Europe.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can go out at night, sometimes we like to go out to have fun. I can go out at night, come back home at any time. It could be 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and not being scared that someone would attack me or someone would rob me. So it's totally safe to go out at any time and come back home at any time. And this is one thing I love about Hungary. And talking about Hungarian food, I'm not big on Hungarian foods, but the one I love the most is goulash soup. It's amazing. I just love that soup. It's something close to what we have back home, what we call light soup, but this time it has like potatoes and sometimes carrots and some beef and pork. Hungarians like pork. So yeah, I love that food. So the fact that it's peaceful and the food, I think for here, Hungary is like a good place for me to be. So thanks very much guys for watching this video. If it's your first time visiting our channel, then please go and subscribe and don't forget to keep on the notification button, so anytime we release a video you would get an alert that we have a new video. And please share this video if you've already subscribed, like, comment. We would like to hear your own views and opinions of being a foreigner abroad, or even some experiences back home, wherever you are. So thanks very much, guys, for supporting us, and don't forget to subscribe.
Stay tuned for more amazing content.
So thanks very much, guys, and catch you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.